Guys, to show you what I got. Feed the birds. I got this little shepherd's hook here. I got a raccoon that's found its way here at night and it's reached up. Of course, it'll pull this down. It actually just pulls until it bends this bale completely sideways and everything lands down here in the grass. And then my little oriole feeder here, same thing. It'll shimmy up this trellis, reaches over and it pulls the oranges off here. I found those on the ground eaten with the peels. And then the jelly, same thing. One of these dishes was missing. I couldn't figure out where it was, and I finally looked and it was sitting down in this clematis like a bird's nest. So let me show you what I got. All right, here's what I got. I ordered on Amazon. I'll leave the link down below in the description. Once we get it together, I'll follow up in the comments and let you guys know, how this thing's performing. But what this is a squirrel stopper, okay? So like I said, I'll leave the link. But what this does, this is supposed to move side to side and keep squirrels from climbing. I read the reviews and some of the questions, and people said it was definitely successful for them with the raccoons too. So hopefully this will work. The idea is they can't get up here and get a grip. It slides and moves. And just the roundness of it, they can't get their claw all the way on the pole. They got an open hand and it's slippery. So let me get this unpacked and I'll show you what we got. Get this thing up here. All right, here's the initial piece. Got the little rails. All right, let me lay this out. Okay, here's the pieces unboxed. So there's the center part that deters the critters from climbing. And then you can tell this piece is the bottom piece here. It's got the auger that we got to run down the ground. And then this top piece will screw into here. And as you can see, this is pretty heavy duty threads on the end of there. Nice steel threads, heavy duty, like I said. It's probably, I don't know, 1.25 inch pipe. You got about 1 inch across here for your threads. So then this one will go on top of that. And then of course we got our purchase for the bird feeder. So when it's done, it should look like this. Okay, there it is unboxed. So you can see this auger portion. We just got to get that started down the ground. And it came with this T-handle. You put it in and you can get a grip on each side and just screw it down. The ground here is wet. It just rained earlier, so I'm going to try to get this in. This one comes with 4 hooks, and you can see it's got a little stop right here. So those just fish down in this piece, which is pre-welded down the hole. That's nice and sturdy, so you don't have to worry about attaching anything and tightening bolts. And you can see the little recess where they set. So there are 4 of those. And of course this receiving end will be where you hook your birdhouse, your bird feeders, hummingbird feeders, plants, etc. I forget the weight limit on this, but it was pretty hefty. I mean, it was well heavy enough for anything I or most people would want to hang on there. So we'll get started hanging this in, and it is galvanized steel, so it says it's very rust resistant. And then just to show you guys this, there's the threads, and you can see how this is spring loaded. So this will move around. So let me get started on doing the assembly. All right, so for placement, I'm going to put it where this old feeder is. And it is taller, so I may have to trim back a little limbs just to make the feeder visible. I take pictures. I like this background. The only other place I could put it would be over in here, but you got the telephone poles and the road more. So I'm going to try here. It's not 10 feet from everything. You do have this trellis, which a squirrel could climb and jump over on it. But I have not had troubles with squirrels yet, only raccoon. Raccoon's a little too heavy. He's not going to take a leap 5 or 6 feet to get on there. So I'm going to put it here. That's where I'd like to have it. If I have another issue with a squirrel, and like I said, I haven't for years, and the raccoons are very infrequent, so I'm going to try it here first. If not, I've measured out 10-foot spot, and I will be putting it in the ground right in this area. All right, stay tuned. Okay, your pole is marked here, right here. It's got a line that says ground level. So we just got to go, I don't know, a couple more inches. We'll be level with the ground. It's not bad to screw in the ground. The hardest part is keeping it straight. So you get down into some tree roots and stuff. You just want to make sure you're lining it. So you kind of got to pull at an angle to shift it one way or another as you turn the auger down. So let me finish this one up. Alright guys, there it is. That's what it should look like. And as you can see, it's pretty tall. This one's not bad, it's got a stiff bail. But you know, I'm just a hair over 6 feet tall, not even 6'1". And I can barely get my hands up to these hooks so I can touch it on my tippy toes. So what I was tempted to do was take this down the ground a little bit lower. And then I thought, no, it's designed this way for a reason, right? Because you got to consider the animal height as they reach up here and get a hold of this. So if you get it down too low, they might be able to get this down and get on it. But as you can see, you can pull down on this. It goes side to side, clangs around. It's supposed to make it very difficult, if not impossible, for them to climb. So there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Link will be down below, and like I said, I will revisit and leave a comment if it did not mitigate the raccoon from climbing this pole. All right guys, take care until the next time. Peace out.